Patents aren't generally thought of something that's particularly fun and exciting, but there are some really bizarre things that have been either actually patented or just attempted to be patented. So today I'm going to talk you through some of the weirdest wearable clothing related things that I've found in the world of pants. So first of all, we have stool with leg support, which doesn't sound particularly interesting on its own until you look at the pictures and you realise that this is a footstool with shoes. The patent states that this gives the stool greater stability, but I feel like that's arguable, especially since one of the potential options for shoes is roller skates. No, what? It also describes these little additions as including socks, nylon hosiery, pant legs, or other suitable clothing or accessory commonly worn over the legs and feet. So I just really wish there was a picture of one of them with high heels and fishnets going up the leg. Though I think my favourite part of this patent is leading into the next one, which is this is not the only stool with shoes that I have found, somehow. So next we have post-mounted seat with non-slip foot, which is fairly similar to the previous one, except it's a single pole and the shoe somehow stops this from falling over. Sure, why not? This patent was not actually granted, whereas the first one was, though it has since expired. But yeah, maybe this wasn't granted because of the previous one, I'm not sure. Or maybe there was some other reason why they didn't grant this one. Moving away from the incredibly specific category of furniture with shoes, we now come to vehicle-related stuff. This patent is called the Pant Leg Protector, and at first glance doesn't sound totally crazy. It's a way of stopping the ends of your trousers from getting dirty. Okay, fair enough. How does this work? Some kind of suspenders or braces from your belt or something that like helps hoik your trousers up a little bit? In what context is this for? It's for when you're driving in your car and you don't like that your trousers are touching the floor in your car. If that's that dirty, just clean your car. And the way that this is achieved is by attaching the bottoms of your trousers to the steering column of your car. When I see weird patents like this or weird inventions and designs, I always try and think, could this be useful as a disability aid? Is this for someone with some kind of mobility issue? Could this be helpful to someone? And honestly, I can see no application of this at all. I love the idea of forgetting that you've done this and then trying to get out of the car. Back into the realm of footwear, but this time actually for people, we have high-heeled shoe capable of being played. This is a Chinese patent, so I can't actually read most of it, and there is only a small amount that has been translated. But as you can see from the image, it's a shoe with a string between the high heel and the main body of the shoe, so that it's like a harp. So you can just play it as a musical instrument, and why not? This sounds brilliant, I need this in my life. I don't wear heels, but I want these. Because this has been translated from Chinese, and there's only a small amount translated, the entire description is just, you are playing high heels. Yes, yes you are. I want them, please make them. The patent has been granted and is still active though, so not much we can do about that unless they're actually making these in China. Some more shoes, and we have the fantastically named Secure Shoe and Method of Using Same. As a concept, I love this. This is a high-heeled shoe where you can make a card payment through the shoe, which is the perfect accompaniment to any exotic dancer in the modern era. However, it's a little bit of an old patent now, sort of 2004 I believe, and it's not contactless. This is going to require chip and pin. You're going to have to stop the dancer and input your PIN number as you've inserted your card into their shoe. So I feel like that might interrupt the flow of the experience. Maybe she can work it in to the routine. I don't know. But as a concept, I think great. But yeah, we need to upgrade this to the modern era. Contactless, please. Moving away from footwear, we're going to move all the way up to head, hats, things that are worn on the head. The next patent is called the portable bar. Now, I don't know what that strikes in your mind as what a portable bar would be, but since I've mentioned headwear, give me a bit of a clue. I'm assuming you've seen those beer hats at some point. Hard hat with cup holders to put your drinks in and you have the straw coming through, you know. Convenient, strange looking, but convenient hands-free way of having a drink. The portable bar takes that concept to the next level. With the portable bar, you can have an assortment of different drinks and mix them into your own cocktails on the go. Obviously we need this in our lives. I mean, you're going to have to practice at knowing which button dial is which, so that you can do this without having to take it off and check first, you know, for the convenience. But I mean, only a small amount of training and you are good to go. This patent was granted, but it seems to have expired now, so business opportunity, I see the potential. But maybe having a full bar available to you at all times is just a bit too much. You like the simplicity of just a single drink, but also you're just really warm. Well, I have some good news for you. You need to look no further than the Wearable snack or beverage storing and dispensing and body cooling container. I mean, this first diagram is fantastic. Like, this tells you everything you need to know about this. However, it gets better. It has little accessories. Look how happy this guy is with his cat ears. It warms my heart. As ridiculous as this is, and as much as I love these illustrations, there's actually a version that's included in this patent which is on your wrist. And actually, as a, like, for when you're out running, that's fantastic. That's actually a good idea. Make that. Ignore the head thing, put it on your wrist. The application was abandoned, which does imply that it wasn't going to get granted, so maybe this is something you can't patent. Maybe somebody else already has a patent for something similar. I don't know. But look into this. Someone make this, please. And finally, we come to my favourite bizarre patent of the wearable category that I've come across. It is called the Multiuse decoy. Now, if you are the kind of person who wants to get close to wildlife for some reason, whether that's that you're a bird watcher, photographer, maybe hunting, some reason you need to get close to wild animals, you're probably familiar with the concept of disguising yourself so that you are not seen. But this is an option that is available to you, in someone's mind at least. So to enable you to approach some wild birds inconspicuously, you can disguise yourself as a giant bird. I love this diagram so much. I can't even tell you how much joy this brings me. It's so stupid. I love it. I mean, the whole execution of this device is fantastic. It's just the idea that this is more convenient than a normal, like, sort of tent that's disguised as, you know, some kind of greenery plant growth or something to make you just not obvious. Like, the fact that this is better somehow in someone's mind, I love it. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the weird and wonderful world of patents. If you are interested, all of these are available on the internet to look at, all these patents. There will be links in the description to each of them so you can peruse at your leisure. Thank you so much for watching. Special thanks to my most recent patron over on Patreon, Lock Pattern. If you're interested in supporting my videos for just $1 a month, you can get early access to all my videos a day earlier than everyone else. And as time goes by, I might be adding extra perks as well, but I don't know what I can fit in time-wise at the moment. So far you get an early access and a shout out. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and hopefully I'll be bringing some more weird patents to you before too long.